Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So ये वीडियो के लिए मैं बहुत टाइम से वेट कर रहा था. Like I'm not even kidding right now. I have been waiting to make this video for over a year. एक साल पहले मैं इंडिया में था and I was coming to Canada. वीज़ा आ गया था. बहुत लेट आया था by the way because of COVID and all that, but touch wood आ गया. Secondly, packing चालू है and I was looking at an insane number of videos जिसमें मुझे हर बात का information मिला, but I felt like a lot of them didn't cover certain things. So I am here with my own video. I am not saying that ऐसा ही तुम्हें करना है, but these are my suggestions after living in Canada for almost 1 year. First off, clothing. Obviously you're gonna get your t-shirts which are in good condition and of good quality to Canada. मैं recommend करूँगा get around 6 to 7 t-shirts. मैं personally culinary school में हूँ, so all the time I am only wearing my chef jacket, chef pants and like my safety boots or non-slips. So thing is, I never had to wear t-shirts to college, and while COVID के restrictions अब बहुत कम हो गए हैं, when I came in we had to wear a mask all the time and all that. So honestly speaking, all I was really wearing were my chef jacket, my chef pants, and we were the only people who were even allowed inside our college. Now coming on your lowers, you're definitely gonna want at least 3 pairs of black jeans. इसका बहुत बड़ा important reason है, and that is any fast food place you work at, you will need to wear black jeans. The fast food place that I used to work at, the dress code was definitely black jeans and then the like t-shirt that they gave to you. And another thing that I will definitely say is, even if you work in a professional restaurant like I do now, you will still be wearing your black jeans most of the time. I have 5 pairs of black jeans, one for each day that I work, and I have like 2 pairs of non-black jeans. These are the ones I'm wearing today because I got home early from work, and I have one blue pair of like dark wash blue denims. Third, coming to shirts. Personally speaking, अगर आपको shirts पहनना पसंद है and you are in a course like business management or anything like that and you want to wear smart casuals, go for it. It's all up to you. You want to wear chinos, you want to wear shirts, all up to you. I personally have 5 pairs of white shirts. I have only worn my white shirt a couple of times. Even जब मुझे कॉलेज में वाइट शर्ट पहनना था for one of my courses which was restaurant operations, Conestoga gives you a white shirt for your course. Like I'm in Conestoga literally gives you a white shirt for your course. Then coming to a blazer or a suit, I personally have 4 pairs of suits. 3 of them are 3-piece suits, complete, even with like red shirts, pink shirts, blue, like light sky blue shirts, all of that. And one of them is more of a party wear kind of suit. I would suggest इतना कुछ लाने का आपको honestly ज़रूरत नहीं है. I just love to dress up a lot. That's how I am sometimes. If you want to get a set of black or navy or grey suit, up to you guys. But if you don't own any suits, honestly speaking, मैंने बहुत videos में देखा कि oh you're gonna be doing some interview or something, you don't need to wear a suit. I'm being entirely honest. You do not need to wear a suit. Wear a shirt, wear black pants, you're fine. You're A-okay. Coming to shoes, I personally recommend if you have sports shoes in India, bring those. I personally have a bunch of cool shoes. I have 2 pairs of Jordans, 3 pairs of formal shoes, 1 pair of sports shoes, 1 pair of safety boots that I bought because I work in a restaurant. Or even if you work security, you will need safety boots in most cases. So yeah, that basically covers most of the things about your clothing. Now coming to undergarments and all that. Undergarments, I personally recommend get at least 14 to 15 pairs of underwear, or basically any undergarments for that matter. The reason is, I'm lucky enough that I have laundry in my apartment. I have a wash and dryer in my apartment. There is a very good chance कि अगर तुम स्टूडेंट अकोमोडेशन में रहोगे तुमको नहीं होगा, और कितनी बार ऐसा होता है कि पूरे फ्लोर का एक ही लॉन्ड्री मशीन होगा, एंड डूइंग लॉन्ड्री इज़ वेरी एक्सपेंसिव एट द लॉन्ड्रोमैट. वो कॉइन लॉन्ड्री जो है, इट्स कॉल्ड लॉन्ड्रोमैट. पॉइंट इज़ काफ़ी महंगा है, सो देयर इज़ अ गुड चांस यू वोंट बी डूइंग लॉन्ड्री दैट ऑफ्टन, एंड व्हेन you'll be doing it, you'll be doing a big batch of clothes. So I would suggest get at least 14 to 15 pairs of undergarments, and same goes for socks. You want to get at least 12 to 15 pairs of socks. I have like 35, 37 pairs of socks because I change mine way too often. Some things that I carried a lot of और मुझे थोड़ा regret हो रहा है उसके बारे में are definitely my hoodies, my sweatshirts, all of that. Winter चालू होगा, you will be wearing your winter jacket, and on the inside sometimes you'll be wearing a hoodie और अंदर का कोई कपड़ा नहीं दिखता. Honestly speaking, like there have been days जब I was feeling fancy, I put on a nice jacket, I put on a t-shirt on the inside. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna layer, look cool. The winter jacket covered it all, and then मैं Walmart गया. Walmart पे I removed my winter jacket. I put it on the cart and I'm rolling it around. Trust me, I have around 25 pairs of hoodies or jackets and all of that. I have worn maybe 3 to 4 hoodies and jackets over and over again. So I would suggest if you have a couple of them, lao. Agar nahi hai, get one hoodie and just use that. Honestly speaking, just use that. Don't even bother buying anything. Again, same goes for winter clothes. If you have thermals that you have bought in India, go for it. But if you haven't bought it and you're going to buy it specifically for Canada, this is where my opinion changes. Here's the thing. I personally have stood almost 20 to 30 minutes waiting for a bus. If you guys somehow end up coming to Waterloo Central Station during peak winter, जो हवाएं चलती है, those will literally chill down your legs. My winter jacket, I've packed it up right now, but it goes till my thighs, like almost comes till my thigh. Still I used to feel cold around my calves, और मैं safety boots पहनता हूँ, so remember that. I have high ankle boots and still I used to feel cold. So I would say lowers के लिए definitely recommended है. Uppers में if you have a good winter jacket, you won't need it. Indian clothes. I have heard so much about the parties that you do, how you spend Diwali and stuff like that. Hell yes, it is definitely a good idea to get around 2 to 3 pairs of your Indian clothes. Like I have 2 pairs of Indian clothes that I know I have for sure, and if I have some others, I don't know. Now coming to something that definitely excites me, electronics. Electronics is a very dicey topic, but straight up, honestly speaking, number one, let's talk about getting a mobile phone. I have an S20 FE, a Samsung S20 FE. I pay $75 for my data plan. It's $50 per month for my 10 GB data, unlimited calling, and I think 1000 minutes to India and a few other countries, as well as, what do you call it? 2 GB of extra data because unka promotion chal raha tha. So overall I have like 12 gigs of data, and pretty good enough, honestly speaking. And this phone I also got on a plan. I pay $25 every month for this phone. So yeah, now you know. I will put a link in the description about Virgin Plus, Rogers and Fido. These are 3 brands that I know for sure are good. थोड़ा expensive है, but in my opinion they're definitely worth it because उनका connectivity बहुत अच्छा है. So I'll put the links to their accounts or whatever down below, and you can check them out. And another thing that I definitely want to talk about is buying your cell phone from Canada. When you come to Canada, you will find much better options in cell phones and much cheaper options when you actually buy a cell phone with your SIM card. In my opinion, it's the best idea to do that. If you have a phone in India, like I had the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro, old phone barely worked, the screen like just didn't work properly sometimes. I got it to Canada. Within 3 days of being in Canada, I had a new phone and everything worked out perfectly. Secondly, coming to your laptop. Same thing goes for your laptop. I have a Lenovo Y700, stickers on the back, lovely laptop. I have abused the hell out of this laptop. I have used it pretty rough, but in my opinion it still works, so I'm not going to buy any laptop, and that's what I believe everyone should be doing. If you have a laptop in India that works for you, don't buy any laptop from India for sure. Come to Canada. If you need to buy a laptop, buy it from Canada because return and replacement policy बहुत nice है Canada की. If you get it from Best Buy or Amazon, works very well. बेस्ट बाय का गीक स्क्वाड करके भी है, विच इज़ amazing, very responsive. So yeah, any electronic that you want to buy, I would suggest buy it from Canada rather than India if you don't have it. If you can avoid buying electronics and spending your money, even better. Another thing that I definitely want to talk about is I have the multi-plug adapter that you get. India से खरीदना, road से खरीदना, you'll get it for like 70 to 100 bucks. जब मैं आया था एक साल पहले तब मिलता था वैसा. Online on Amazon and stuff, you'll find it for 300 rupees. That's also okay because in Canada, in Canada का Amazon, you'll find it for $30, which is insane. Another thing that I definitely think India से लाना चाहिए is if you know कि तुम Canada आके एक specific phone खरीदने वाले हो, get the cover for it, because if you get a cover for your phone from India, it's much cheaper. And I got I mean, I didn't know I was gonna buy this phone. I knew I was gonna buy something, but good thing is this thing cost like 30 bucks because I bought it with the phone. Otherwise it's an Otterbox case, costs like $75, $55 depending on where you buy it. So I didn't mind because it's a one-time investment and this thing really protects your phone very well, but up to you guys. Now we come to bedding. Bedding के लिए all I can say is I made a few mistakes and a few good things that I did. First off, I got one blanket from India, which you call a comforter or a blanket depending on whatever you call it. I didn't have a mattress for a while after I got here. Matlab, you know how you have a mattress? I never did. I just didn't have a mattress. I slept on the floor with my comforter on the bottom and then another comforter on top or a bed sheet on top depending on how cold the room was. And it worked for me because the moment you land in Canada, there is a very good chance that the accommodation that you go to, you may or may not have a mattress. Depends, honestly speaking. I've seen a lot of people talk about how, oh yeah, they got a furnished room and all that. Furnished rooms can be very expensive, being entirely honest. So if you can get like two comforters or one comforter, and you might have to sleep on the floor a few days. It's fine. You'll be okay. Don't worry. Don't be like, oh my god, he slept on the floor. Yeah, we did. A lot of people did actually. Another thing is that your pillow. अगर तुम इंडिया में एक specific pillow पे सोते हो and you don't feel comfortable sleeping on any other pillow or anything, definitely get that pillow. Vacuum seal करवाओ उसको, when you vacuum pack things, कम जगह रोकते हैं. Or even better, you can literally take a whole pillow and carry it with you on your flight. I've heard that hack works. मैं pillow नहीं लाया, which was a big mistake of mine. I spent $35 on the pillow that I use now. It's an orthopedic pillow. And definitely get pillow covers from India. I'm assuming अगर तुम इंडिया में हो, you're living with your family and all that, you have a few extra pillow covers. एक आध उठा लो, up to you. It's a very good idea because it will fit these pillows as well and you don't need to buy a pillow cover. But yeah, honestly speaking, यहाँ पे bedding काफ़ी महंगी मिलती है in my opinion. And if you go for cheap bedding, the fabric's not good. So definitely try to get bed sheets or ये सब from India. Now coming to bartan. Number 1, knives. I have waited a long time for this. These are not even all the knives I have. These are not even all the knives I have. I have way too many knives and these are just the big knives I have. I'll make a video about that later. But yeah, this is the knife I got from chef school. It's not even sharp anymore. I need to sharpen that. Alright, now moving on. Knives, get one of your common household knives from India. I know कि at least मैं जब इंडिया में था, I used to use the smaller thin knives, kind of like this, for cutting everything. Now that I actually work as a chef, I'm used to these kinds of knives, bigger ones, bigger hilt and all that, but get whatever works for you. That's it. बर्तन के बारे में अगर बात करें, then I suggest, मैंने मेटल के लाए थे, which was a tiny bit of a mistake. मेरे पास घर पे पड़े थे, so mom ने दे दिए. It's kind of like that, but if you can, I would suggest get plastic ones or glass ones. Glass ones टूट सकते हैं, तो plastic ones are the most recommended. And as much as I wanna say कि microwave में चीज़ें गर्म नहीं करोगे तुम, half the time you're gonna be living out of microwaved or reheated food. I know people who make food in the morning over here. You know, they cook, they go to work. You've got to reheat the food. Microwave में होगा. You're in school. तुमको break मिला. You got to reheat the food. Microwave safe containers are your best bet. If you don't have them in India, don't get them. यहाँ पे you go to Dollarama, Walmart, Freshco, कहीं भी जाओगे, you'll find them for very cheap. India में if you wanna buy some, Lock and Lock is one of the best things जो मेरी mom suggest करती थी. And you guys might have a different opinion, but my mom suggested Lock and Lock because they are very good quality. Like they're like Tupperwares. Another thing, my roommate is actually pretty badass. This thing right here, this is the quality of utensils that we use in like chef's school or in actual restaurants. This stuff is very expensive, but he has it. I recommend getting something like this अगर तुमको चाय बनाना है या दूध गर्म करना है for coffee or whatever. Definitely recommend ऐसा एक बर्तन. I definitely recommend ऐसा एक कढ़ाई टाइप बर्तन ताकि तुम अपना like a saucepan basically जिसमें तुम अपनी सब्जी बना सकते हो. I also recommend एक तवा. Now here's where my opinion gets a little different. अगर तुम 8 या 10 बंदों के साथ रह रहे हो, I'm living with 2 other guys जिनके पास already ये सब बर्तन है. This is not mine. This is not mine. The only thing that was mine is that little saucepan right there. अब लोग प्रेशर कुकर के बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा बातें कर रहे थे and I'm gonna simplify it for all of you. अगर आप 10-12 बंदों के साथ रह रहे हो then yeah definitely you're gonna use a much bigger pressure cooker, but एक प्रेशर कुकर तो definitely लाओ medium sized which can cook enough for like 3 to 4 people because अकेले तुम अपार्टमेंट में definitely नहीं रहने वाले. It's like $2,000 a month to get an apartment or like 1,500 at least. So yeah, expensive stuff. Point is, अगर तुम अपार्टमेंट में नहीं रहने वाले अकेले then definitely get a little bigger stuff ताकि तुम अपने roommates के साथ cooking कर रहे हो and works well for you. Definitely coming to spoons and all that, same thing. If you want to get bowls, I recommend 2 bowls, 2 plates, 2 spoons, 2 forks, 2 butter knives because like I said यहाँ पे butter knives ये सब मिलेंगे, Dollarama भी मिलेंगे, but the Dollarama का quality is horrible. Half the time when you try to like bite or like kind of use a spoon, you're gonna kind of scratch the lip side like these sides of your mouth and all that. Not fun to eat with them. And knives I definitely say एक आध knife तो लेके आओ which you are used to using at home ताकि तुम्हारा हाथ ना कटे. So yeah, that should cover basically most of your utensils. And अगर कुछ भी तुम भूल जाते हो, it's perfectly okay. You can go to Dollarama, you'll find it extremely cheap over there. If you want to get some better quality utensils, Betty Crocker is one brand that I've seen everywhere and in every household. Another thing that I am a little on the fence about is this chopper that they keep talking about where it's got a handle and you like pull it and it chops the onions and all that. Just use this. You know, just use this. Pretty quick and pretty efficient if you know how to use it, and it also gives you knife skills. I will definitely say medication is something that you need to get to Canada because छोटी मोटी allergy हुई या कुछ भी हुआ, there is a very good chance कि तुम hospital तो नहीं जाओगे because I don't know if you guys know about this. I have cut this finger and this finger twice so badly that I have had to go to the hospital from work. It was a work related injury, but the point is, one thing that you need to know is if you're in any college, 99% of the time you will be medically insured as long as you are a student in that college. So make sure कि तुम्हें पता है how to access your medical information. I'm gonna make a separate video for the documents you need to carry to Canada. उसमें मैं इसके बारे में थोड़ा in depth बात करूँगा. And another thing I definitely also recommend would be your basic medication. Allergies के लिए, headaches के लिए, loose motion के लिए, I don't know, just honestly speaking, vomit के लिए, the best idea is to sit with your mom or your dad or any family member जिसको actually पता है. In my family, मेरी mom ही सब करती थी, so she kind of knew all the medication, क्या use करना है क्या नहीं. She gave me a lot of medication and definitely get a prescription for all of it. अब मैंने इतना बकवास कर ही दिया है, so I'm glad you stayed through all of it. This is where things get a little more interesting. Food. Food. So, where do I begin? First off, when I came, मैंने Pringles के डब्बे आए थे 2-3 because मेरे carry on में fit हुए थे, and I had carried some Maggi because सबने recommend किया था, हर एक वीडियो में कहा था भाई मैगी लाओ मैगी लाओ मैगी लाओ. I like that idea, but it's not necessarily something that you definitely need to get. I would say the first thing that you should do once you land in Canada and you get your place to stay or whatever your temporary accommodation जो भी है, the first thing you need to do is go out and get your bus pass. Your bus pass is going to be your best friend until you get a car in Canada. And there's a good chance that you're not going to get your car for like at least 2 years. Very real chance. So I would say get your bus pass, go to Walmart and carry some cash also. पहले तो जाओ अपने बैंक में बैंक अकाउंट खोलो क्योंकि उसको टाइम लगता है. GIC अकाउंट में आएगी then you can use it, so GIC भी आनी चाहिए. इंडिया से थोड़ा बहुत पैसा लाओ for sure. In like Canadian dollars or Indian rupees and then उसको convert करवाओ, whatever, up to you. Get something enough for like maybe less than a week क्योंकि तब तक तुम्हारा you should have figured out your life in Canada for your temporary basis. So yeah guys, that's gonna be everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed looking at my kitchen, which is relatively clean. And that's gonna be all. I hope you have a good one. Peace out.